Good morning, America. How are you? No, I'm not singing to you and I'm not quoting the song title on purpose. I genuinely want to know. It's just a general chat morning. I woke up, felt like chatting, and decided to go live. So I'm curious, how is everyone this morning? Provided there's anyone on that wants to say good morning. That would be spectacular if there were. Let's actually go over here. I'm actually going to come over. I'm not going to turn on my mic on YouTube, but I want to switch accounts because I'm currently over on the Mutts American Mosaic channel. I was doing some work over there and decided to go live over here. Um, but I want to switch accounts because I want to. Oh, wait, there we go. Hold on. Why is it not letting me? Hold on a minute. Y'all are not gonna. You got a 10% smarter than the thing you're working with, right? Just 10%. A mere 10% smarter. That's all. Let's see if old Mutt can be 10% smarter than the thing he's working with today. There it is. And I was. Life is what I think is good. Let's view my channel and see what happens. Shall we? I think we should. View your channel. There I am. And I am live, it says right here. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Or see it at least. Now let's see if anybody pops in. For those of you who are wondering, yes, that is one of my photos. Yes, it was shot off of the jetty off of Virginia Beach. And yes, it is in the video I just released entitled From the Jetty. So there is that. I'm sure many of you are. Yeah, it's 9:18 in the morning. I'm sure there are a number of you who are already at work. But anyway, I was just testing a few things. Thought I would pop up here and go live for a few. Say howdy, hey, and how you doing? Make sure you join us on Wednesday, which will be the 12th, I believe, because today is Monday, is it not? Yes, today is Monday the 10th, so we're talking about Wednesday the 12th at 8 for a conversation with the Mutts when we are discussing St. Patrick. Yes, and everything that surrounds both the myth and the actual person. That will be with Mrs. Mutt, who is currently on spring break. Yay for spring break. No more teachers, no more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks. I don't know. Anyway, um, that's summertime, and I'm just teasing. She's in college. It's not the same thing. She needs the break, though. Lord knows she needs the break. This last semester has had her a little stressed out. But I think this break will do her some good. We're going to try to get out and go see some things while she's on spring break, I think, just to kind of break up the pace. So, is there anybody out there who'd like to shoot the breeze with old Mutt? I see I have one in the chat. Hopefully, it's not a lurker who's going to be hiding. I would absolutely love to talk with someone. I am just, like I said, I was over on the Mutts American, nope, Mutts American Crime. Started to say Mutts American Mosaic. That's not true. I was over on Mutts American Crime and was working on some things and decided to pop in over here and go live just for the sake of going live, just to see how things were going. Can can you hear me okay? I had to adjust the mics and I wanted to make sure that the mic was good. If somebody could give me a thumbs up or a 5x5 to let me know that the sound is okay, I would greatly appreciate it. I am just making sure that everything is good, set, and proper. We are, as I said, looking forward to the Wednesday show. It was suggested by a longtime listener of the Mutts American Mosaic Conversation with the Mutts. And we, as I have said, and Mrs. Mutt has also said, we do tend to try as best we can to accommodate suggestions, ideas here on the channel. Yes, it's our channel, but it would be nothing without you, the listeners. So we do very much appreciate any suggestions that you all give, so long as they are A, respectful, and B, have to do something to do with the United States or Americana. We are going to cover not only the man and the myth of St. Patrick, for example, but we are going to also include St. Patrick's Day, how it got so big here in the United States, and a few other fun facts. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to actually look up a few facts myself as soon as I get off of this live. And just so that I have them on hand in case Mrs. Mutt, who is handling one aspect while I'm handling another, does not think to look this up. That's one of the great things about having a partner in crime, if you will, from here or on a show, is you can bounce ideas off of one another. And or you can pick up where the other person didn't think to ask a certain question. You can then ask it yourself. Kind of works out nicely. It really does. Good morning. I don't know who is up there in the lurker loft. I'm over on the StreamYard side, so I'm not actually in the chat on YouTube. I'm in the StreamYard chat. But if you type in the chat for the YouTube side, it will appear on the StreamYard side. So if you have any questions, just want to say good morning, please feel free. I will see it over here. I'm, like I said, just adjusting a few things and making sure that everything's good. So again, good morning. I hope that you're having a bright, sunny morning wherever you are. Here in Hampton Roads, it is sunny. It is a little cool, but it is definitely sunny. It looks like it's going to be a pretty day, at least so far. I hope it stays that way. Steel and Tree, how are you, sir? How you doing, bud? Oh, good morning. For those of you who don't know, Steel and Tree does some really, really, really nice work with his hands, as far as Awake. Yeah, I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet, but I have had a soda, so I guess that counts as caffeine, right? So, tell us, Steele, what all is on your channel specifically? I know that you have shown me some carving work that you've done, but what else do you have on there? It said your name implies that you work with both steel and wood. Is that correct? Oh, look, the numbers have jumped up to 4 this morning. Thank you for joining. How are you? How is everybody this morning? I got you, buddy. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'd love to see some of your woodworking stuff. Um, I had started doing some woodworking until the neuropathy got so bad in my hands that I had to stop. I'm not comfortable even working with a Dremel when I can't feel my fingers. um, but I had wanted to. I mean, I've got all the equipment. I just can't do anything with it right now. What I am thinking about doing is, like, I've got a walking stick that I bought a dowel to make into a walking stick. And I'm thinking about burning that and putting some, uh, wrapping it in paracord and maybe putting some decorative pieces on it, like a metal triqueta, and kind of either possibly gorilla gluing it into place. I don't know. I'm still working out those finer points, um, and making that into a walking stick because I think I'm going to end up having to walk with a cane right now with everything I got going on with my feet and legs. So I think that would probably be something that I would be best served in working with. Although I do have the cane that we started that I haven't finished. That's got Celtic mutton on it, and I've got some other things that I want to put on that. You don't use, okay, new wood, all reclaimed, salvage, and the sawmill scrap. Oh, okay, so you're basically using reclaimed wood. That's cool. Steel, copper, etc. Into it, I do power carvings, bowls. That was what it was. You sent me a picture of one of the bowls that you did. That's what it was. Hmm. I wish I could send. I wish I could send you the walking stick that I'm working on. I'd have you do some carving work on that since I'm not going to be able to. Um, but it's all good. I'll end up. Mrs. Mutt and I were working on the cane, for example. I'll have her paint a few things on. She likes to paint. I'll have her paint a few things on after I burn it. I'm thinking about burning it and then wrapping it in paracord in sections. I may have her do some freehand paint work on it just to see, and then putting a finish, like a finish on it, like a clear coat. But that's the plan anyway. But yeah, it was a bowl a picture of a bowl you sent. Steel, use of old metal, steel, etc. Tree, use old, use reclaimed. Yep, I got you. I got you. It was very close. I happen to know your real name, and I'm not going to use it on here without permission. So, as you know, but yeah, very, it's clever. The use of steel and tree. I know. I 100% get it. Are you still doing the like the not yard sales, but the I can't think of what they're called now. Flea markets. That's it. That's what I'm looking word I was looking for. Are you still doing the flea markets? So you're strictly resale. Well, I figured it was too cold right now, but I meant like in the spring when it warms up. Had to go back to work. I got you. I if I wasn't having the health issues that I'm having, I probably should have done some work, woodwork stuff myself, and see if some of that couldn't have sold. I'd love to be able to make wooden picture frames and take some of my photography art and put into those and sell those at like flea markets and things. Nothing fancy, just just some very basic frames, right angle, right angle corner frames. Burn them, burn them, and then maybe put a clear finish on it and put my art in those. But I don't have the tools to do that here, so now if my dad was still alive, I'm sure we could have worked something out. Yeah, that's what I'm using is polyurethane. Mrs. Mud, I joked with her the other day. She's got one of those high intense butane lighters. I told her I was going to use her butane lighter. No, I wasn't actually going to use the lighter, but I was joking with her that I would. I don't think it would be strong enough to do what I wanted it to do what I would need it to do anyway. I've already got the lacquer, or I mean, excuse me, the polyurethane. What I should do, and it's too late now. It would be I wouldn't have the time to do what I really should do since we're yeah oil based. Should I not use oil base? All right, cool, cool. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Is I wanted to darken it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking about burning it real light. Just just doing a very light burn with it, and then putting the oil based poly on it to darken it up. That was the thought I had. I thought you were saying that I shouldn't be using that, but okay, I got you now. Like I think this picture that I'm using for my avatar right now would be great in like a wooden frame. I got some really nice um, sunrise and sunset shots that I would love to put in frames. Burn oil base will darken and bring out the grain. So are you just saying just to use the oil base then and not even bother to burn it? Is that what you're saying? A lot of this, like I went out, I didn't repurpose. I bought a couple of dowels from like I think it was Home Depot or something. So I know they're pine. I'm almost sure they're pine. So they're not going to have that really dark like oak uh, or hickory wood grains in them. These were just practice pieces. I was really just getting started before the neuropathy in my hands kicked in. I'm figuring at least this way I can safely do something. You know, I'm having to think safety as well. So I don't mind. I love to stain wood. I love stained woods. Absolutely love stained woods. Look at the wood grain where you burn it. Well, best will darken and bring out the grain. Okay. Shoot. So what? If I were to repurpose, like say I were to find, what would you like if I wanted to use oak or birch or hickory. Which would you recommend for, say, a cane or a walking stick? I like the darker, well, not necessarily darker, but the heavier woods. Oak, hickory. I'd love to find a good piece of mahogany, but it's not going to happen. Not around here, anyway. Excuse me. I've never done a cane, so I'm not sure. Best to Google wood. Okay, okay. So I'll Google it and see what they say. Like I said, I got I got the I got that piece from Home Depot. There were a couple of dowels, and I was just basically doing those to practice with, to learn. But if they turn out decent, I'd use them. 100%. Hmm. No, I got you. Best wood for cane. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest with you. Let me know. Listen, you let me know when you do it, and with your permission, I would, I'd share it. I'd share it on the channel just to help you get the word out about it. You've always done me right, so I'd help you out with that. Like I said, you just need to let me know when you get it up, and hell, I'll put it on the channel and restream it from here, provided you're okay with that, of course. I will make a point of taking a look at those. I have not, I'll be honest, I've been so wrapped up in trying to get my health straight that I haven't done due diligence on looking at some folks that I've been following. I haven't done my due diligence to check out some of their stuff recently. I feel bad about that. But like I said, I've been trying to take care of my health. So what I could do, if you wanted to help you with that, is I could set it up. I could set up tomorrow, and I go through today and look at your resale videos if you want, and restream them on here if you want. That's up to you. If it'll help you get some traction. Now, like I said, I will happily go through your videos and I'll run a whole stream of nothing but your resale videos if you want. But I want your permission before I do it. I can do that. I can set that up for tomorrow. If it'll help you get some traction. I can do both. I can watch them and restream them if it'll help you get. It would help us both out, to be honest. Where's my? Uh-oh. Where's my? Okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah. It sounds like my roommate is awake and he's running his YouTube. I don't want to. I'm hoping I'm not catching any of his. Let me ask him to turn that down just a shade. Hey, Alex, can you cut that down just a hair? Thank you.
Huh?
I was asking you to cut the volume down. I'm live right now, and I just don't want to get a strike.
Right, sorry.
I mean, I know you didn't know. I just didn't want to catch a strike for it picking that up.
Yeah, I got you.
They're just basically photo. I use doesn't support music for photos. Well, if you depending on how long they are, especially now that YouTube has gone to 3-minute videos for their shorts, you know that you could run music. You could run them as shorts, and it will allow you to add music to the short. And they have a list of music that you can, where it says add sound. Or it says, when you're loading it up, it'll ask you at the top. It'll say something about add sound. You can click on that and type in a song title that you want to put to it. Yeah, cut them up into. If you make them like 3 minutes long, I'd say 2 minutes and 59 seconds, just to be on the safe side, just so you don't end up cutting yourself, going over and making it longer than a short. You can you can use YouTube Music, and they have a lot of this, this stuff that people would recognize, and that'll allow you to add music to them. Just a suggestion. Yeah, the stuff that's 37 seconds to 3 minutes long, 100%. That's what I do with a good portion of my stuff, to be honest. That way, it's on YouTube. As far as I shouldn't get I shouldn't get a strike for using music if I'm using their music, their suggested music. I have a secret about the Mutts American Mosaic conversation with the Mutts theme, but I'm not gonna put it out here. So. Oh, trust me, it was a learning curve for me too. It's still, I don't know everything. I can walk and chew gum at the same time on these, as they say, YouTube streets. I hate that phrase, by the way, but on these YouTube streets, I can barely walk and chew gum. So, but I manage. Like the sunrise on the Jetty video that I did yesterday, that I put together yesterday, that's YouTube music. That was just instrumental stuff that I found, but yeah. Absolutely, Steel. I'll definitely do. As a matter of fact, give me a second. Let me do this. Hold on. I'm gonna. Hold on. I'm trying to find your channel. I know I'm subscribed, but I'm just trying to make sure it. Give me a second here. Son of a gun. Oddly enough, I click on it and it's not. Hold on. I know more than one way to skin this cat. Give me a second, and I don't mean that literally. YouTube, relax. Just a figure of speech. 2 seconds here. Channel activity, go to channel. There we go. That's what I was trying to find. I got you now. I got you now. I got your channel pulled up, so we're good to go. The cat didn't hear it, LOL. Yeah, I got you. No, I'm over there now. I am over there now. I am. Right, let me close this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Okay. I didn't want it to start echoing. It's okay. The cat didn't hear it. Which cat? Remember, there's 5 of them here. Yeah, I've got your channel pulled up on another tab, so when I'm done here with this, I'm going to go through there and I'll watch those. Steel and tree resale. $1982 World's Fair. I like the way you number these, though. I know I was. Hold on. Doggone it. All right, problem is solved. For some reason, I had been unsubscribed from your channel. They tend to do that. Oh, yeah, they tend to do that. Goofy animals. I love the fact that I'll be stretched out downstairs asleep, and middle of the night they'll come because I sleep downstairs with everything I got going on. I don't want to disturb because I'm up and down quite a bit in the course of the evening, so I don't want to disturb Mrs. Mudd. So I sleep downstairs a lot, and middle of the night they'll come zooming through the house, all gas, no brakes, as they say, and just ripping through the house. And then by sunrise, they're all knocked out of sleep somewhere. It's like, oh no, 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 no. Y'all done woke everybody up. Y'all done woke me up. If I can't sleep, y'all can't sleep. That's cool. No, that's absolutely not. You're good. I repurpose. Look, the um, Mutt's American Crime is a repurposed channel. I just repurposed it. So it happens, but that's this one and that one, and that's it. At least right now, I'm not trying to do a third. I spend a good portion of my week doing research for one show or the other. Like I've got the research for 3 videos for the Mutt's American Crime ready to go. I just haven't filmed them yet. But all the research is done for them. I just need to sit down when it's quiet and film them, and I can release them at certain points. At least that's the plan, anyway. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I get repurposing a channel. Anywho, so do you have a project in mind for your next big project? McGregor, good morning. How are you this morning, bud? Steele meet McGregor. McGregor meet Steele. Mac. Oh, by the way, Mac, I posted a video yesterday of sunrises from Virginia Beach Jetty. I know how much you enjoy the photography, so I did post another one for you. The Power Company. 1947 cast iron pole mounted. Oh, please record that. That would be freaking amazing to see how you work that out, because I can't even picture that in my head. $10-foot cross members. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to need to see this. How big is this table going to be? What is this? One of those Walton style? Everybody sits at the table all at once, and you feed 20 people. This is like a lunchroom type table. This thing sounds massive. Yes, yeah, one of those lunchroom tables. That's exactly what I was saying. Now that's a family dinner table, ladies and gentlemen. Need a bigger shop. That's okay. I need a studio. And we've got a roommate that when he moves out, that's what we're going to turn his bedroom into, I think. I've already talked to the guy that owns the house, who is also one of our roommates, and he is okay with it. At least the last time I talked to him, he said he was. Whoa. 1,000 to 1,500. Doggone. Please tell me you're going to record this. I would love to see how you do this. And I mean that sincerely. I would absolutely love to see how you do this. I've always been jealous of you guys that can work with stuff, with that kind of stuff. I'm not very handy, if you catch my. And I'm not trying to make a pun, but as far as that kind of thing is concerned, I can do really basic stuff, but something like that, yeah, eventually. Good Lord, I couldn't imagine making a 10-foot table. Yeah, I get you. You need a full size garage or something like that. A double garage. Who am I kidding? You need like a 2-car garage for something like that. Turned into a shop. Off of the is that from the Transformer? That's what I'm curious about. What are you going to use the Transformer for? I'm trying to picture this in my head, and I'm not quite grasping the concept. I thought I was, but then you throw in the black pipe, the black iron pipe. It kind of threw me. Excuse me. Let me, fill brother in because I'm confused on this black iron pipe thing.
Hey, I just know you won't believe me when I say that this is how the.
That's not what I was trying to do, people. There we go. I don't want to do it. Oh, into the base. The black iron pipe will be the base inlet. Okay. like I said, yeah, you're gonna need a you're gonna need a full size shot for that one, brother. That's a whole lot of. That's a whole lot. That sounds like a whole lot. Oh. Mm. I am curious to see how this turns out, though. I will tell you that. Mac, you still over there with us? And yes, Mac. Come the St. Patrick's Day show. Actually, it's not going to be on St. Patrick's Day, but it is this coming week in honor of St. Patrick. Oh, that'd be great. Absolutely. I would love to see those pictures. Waiting on the coffee? Okay. Oh. Waiting on the coffee. I've got some coffee from yesterday that I think I'm gonna make into to an iced coffee. Or I may just repurpose the. Here we go. I'm gonna repurpose the coffee and just warm it up and have a cup of coffee that way. I thought Mrs. Mutt was gonna have some with me, and she ended up not having any.
Message for you, Bob.
And I refused to let a whole pot go to waste. It's not a whole pot. It's probably half a pot. But I'm not going to let half a pot of coffee go to waste. Unfortunately, with my health issues, I'm down to about 2 cups before I have to say enough is enough. I used to be able to do 3 or 4, but 2 is now the limit, and I have to space those out. But it's all good. I just stopped drinking, at least for today. Oh, you got to do what you got to do, Mac. Besides, we kind of need you around here. So if you need to slow down, I get it. It's cool. It is absolutely okay to have to slow down or stop for a while. I was never a big partaker of heavy alcohol anyway. I mean, I'd have the occasional drink, as some of you have seen, but it's not something I do all the time. I'm not in North Carolina. I'm just over the border in Virginia. I'm in the Virginia Beach area. My mama's even closer to the Carolina line than I am. We're closer to the coast. I got you. I have family in Knoxville. But my mama's from Western Kentucky originally. You wouldn't believe me. You ever heard of a town called a little podunk town called Moyock, North Carolina? I'll put it this way. I'm about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes from Nags Head. No, correction, Hatteras. I'm about an hour from Nags Head. Oh, brother, no. Yeah, I've got cousins that live in Knoxville. Mac, I know about the ankle thing. Yeah, I've got a plate and 6 screws in mine. That's a slow process. No, but you've got me interested now, and that might be something that I could look into for the Mutts American Crime channel. If I'm not familiar with that. The missing child case of Summerwells. I bet my mother would know about it, but I don't think I've heard anything about it. I will definitely be doing some research when I get off of here then. Missing child case of Summerwells. Hold on. You know what? Let me do a quick Google search. Okay. You know, you talk about counties. I didn't know what a county was until I was in my 30s. The part of Virginia I'm in, we don't have counties. Good Lord. This poor baby, her name. You talking about Summer Moon Utah Wells? Summer Moon Utah Wells. Yeah, I live in the part of Virginia that we don't have counties. We're 7 independent cities. Yo, I'm going to definitely have to look that up. You may have just given me a whole new... Oh, this happened back June 15th, 2021. She was 5 years old at the time. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, TBI, TBI, traumatic brain injury, and other agencies are still searching for her. Oh, wow. I have no faith in anything that has Bureau of Investigation attached to it, folks. I do not mean to make light of this child's situation. Not at all. I just don't trust bureaus of investigation of any state or federal level. They're still looking for this poor baby. She was 5 at the time. And that was, so she'd be like almost 10 now. Good Lord. Hold on a minute. Hey, let me let you, hold on one second. Hello, Carl. Can you give me just a minute? I'm live. Give me just a minute. I'm going to end this. No.
I will call you back. I'm heading to the EVA now. I'll give you a call when I get out of there.
Okay, sounds good, because I'm live right now. But yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No need to apologize. Like you said, you didn't know. It was a random thing. I just happened to pop on. Give me a call when you get out of the doctor's visit. I had meant to call you this weekend, but things kind of went. Things kind of went. Yeah, things kind of went sideways with me too. So,
All right, call you back in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Bye. Sorry about that, gang. You know what? I've lived in rabbit holes most of my life. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy factualist, because let's face facts. After the events of the last 4 or 5 years, it's only taken it's gone from taking years from being a conspiracy to truth, to from becoming a conspiracy to taking days for it to become the reality. So, no. And Summer Wells, I have not heard of this case, but you definitely have got me intrigued. I am going to definitely put that on the list. I am definitely going to put this on the list. I'm probably going to watch a snap ton, pardon my language. I would started to say something else, of videos. I'm sure if I put it in, they'll have all kinds of stuff in there. And then I can start doing some paperwork trail. Like 5 miles from Tennessee. Never heard of her. Wow. Like I said, my mother was, or is, I won't say was because she's still with us. My mother is big on true crime stuff. So, she may well be aware of this case. I have only been delving into it in the last year or so, really. Well, last 2 years, really. He's also in Carolina. Oh, wait, you're in Tennessee. That's right. He's in Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I mean, Steele, I'm going to put that I've got a list of true crime things that I'm going to touch base on. I've actually got a list of things for various podcasts, and I'm definitely about to add that one to it. Summer Wells case. In fact, while you guys are you're making me jealous. You know, I already told you I'm looking for. Planning on making some dry bases, and another wood knot wall hanging. Loafer's glory. I love that. So, Mac, that leads me to ask the question, because it's Roan Mountain. Does that mean that the clay is red? Roan is the Gaelic word for red. Most Irish settled in North Carolina and Tennessee and Kentucky because of the mountains and it reminding them of their Irish roots. So it makes me wonder if Roan Mountain was settled by the Irish. Still, I've heard that was the whole state, not just one county, though. Do you have video? Let me ask you this: is it in any of your videos still? Because if it is, we may have to have a conversation. Especially since Mrs. Mutt just recently found out through doing some genealogy work with my mother that she has very strong Scottish ties. Well, she found out before that, but working with my mom, she was been able to confirm some of it. Some aren't in the videos yet. All right, but some are. You say some aren't, which means that some are, which means I will definitely have to take a look at that. Second highest. Wait, isn't that Grandpa? Wait, no. Mac, the second highest east of Mississippi, uh, do have the Highland Games. That's like Grandfather Mountain, isn't it? Congratulations on that, Steele. Seriously. I know that can't be easy. Stop it. 32 years ain't nothing to 32 years clean and sober ain't nothing to sneeze at. Oh, okay. So you're not far from there then. You're in that general area. I got it. Non-alcoholic beer and getting non-ish faced. I love it. That's funny. That's funny. So I'm gonna go put some non-alcoholic Jamesons in my non-beer. Excuse me, my non-coffee, and get non-ish faced myself. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna have a regular cup of coffee. Doggone it. Although I did have a friend make a suggestion about my coffee. She says to take a cup of black coffee, put a little ginger, a little cinnamon and sugar, and a dash of ginger in it. It helps with digestion. And I'm gonna tell you what. What's the point? Non-alcoholic. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that, Steele. I apologize. Um, Non-alcoholic bourbon. That's like non-alcoholic whiskey. No, can't do that. That's my Celtic ancestors, Scottish and Irish, and probably Welsh, would all come back to beat my behind. That's crazy. Hey, Chihuahua. Hot coffee and wait a minute. That is exactly how I usually drink my coffee, Steel and Tree, is with hot chocolate in it. I'm thinking about going and warming, like I said, warming up some of that coffee from yesterday that got left behind, putting some hot chocolate in it with a little bit of the cinnamon, ginger and cinnamon in it, and just having it that way. Yeah, I've had mochachinos, which is what hot chocolate and coffee mixed together is normally called. I've been drinking those for years in various forms anyway. Mm-mm. Well, gang, hold on. Sorry. That phone call said they would call me back shortly, so I am going to go ahead and hop off of here before they do. I appreciate those of you who have stopped in, Steel and Tree, and of course, Mac. You take it easy, buddy. Steel and Tree, I'm going to go check out those videos, and I'm definitely going to put Little Miss Wells case on the list of things to look into. That may be a prolonged video from what you're saying, but I am gonna go ahead and log off of here. Drop me an email, Steel and Tree. Seriously, just drop me an email. We'll get together and yep. You do the same. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you all later. Don't forget, we go live 8 on Wednesday. So if you're able to be there, I'd love to see you guys. All right, take care, gang. Have a great day. Absolutely, I'll give you a few days, no problem. All right, I am going to go ahead and log out. Have a great day, gang.